All right. Nah, no Bulls Pistons. The Pistons are too young right now. Grizzlies and Nets might be a good Christmas Day game, but no Bulls Pistons. Said how my Celtics doing? We don't talk about the Celtics in this sim anymore. The Celtics are dead to me. Alright, that's Christmas Day. January 1st, we got the Hornets here. So, of course, if I can get a LeBron and KD matchup ever, I want it. Iggy is their starting small forward. Yeah, right around here. Alright, let's go. The Pistons starting lineup is Rondo, Q Rich, Paul George, Blatch, and Marc Gasol. So they are good, but they're still type young right now. Alright, this is KD. This is Braun. I didn't see the Hornets record. Did anybody see the Hornets record before I just jumped in? I would like to know how my Hornets are doing. That's my squad. I love my squad. Y'all remember that song? I love my squad. They're 19 and 11? Not bad. Okay. If that's real. Yeah, 19 and 11. Okay, we got two 19 and 11s, 9-1-1s. Alright, but yeah, the Pistons drafted Paul George. I think here's Curry, back of the rim. Z still getting minutes. Yeah, the draft was nice. The Hornets could have had a Grizzlies type super team, but they opted for the best players instead, or some role players instead. There goes T-Mac in the clutch. That puts the Grizz up by 4. This is going to be a playoff matchup sooner or later. Sooner or later, this is going to be a playoff matchup. They're doubling D-Rose. Look, clamps in real life and in the sim. Yeah, that looked a lot like LeBron on Kawhi and PG the other night. Yeah, I love this Hornets core. This is just another reason. This is just reason number 3 to be a Hornet stan. Wow, what a pass and what an animation. I think this one is going. I think this one is going to go to the Grizz. KD, he found a good look. It's a 2 though. It's not a K3. Akon's new album? Did somebody just say Akon's new album? He got an album in 2020? Seriously? No, I didn't know. I didn't even know he dropped an album. I will if he really dropped one. I listened to 4 songs of the Soulja Boy album and Frisbee did, but. Alright, well, that puts the Grizz up 6. I'm gonna queue the lo-fi because, well, there's 2 minutes. I'm not gonna queue until the Hornets miss right here. Yeah, the Grizz are doing their regular season thing per usual, but right now they only have 1 championship to show for it. They're looking real 08 Celtics right now. They're looking real 08 Celtics. KD is getting the, oh my gosh, the clamps. Hornets ball though. That was a great time to double team by T-Mac, Cyberface T-Mac. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that Akon after I get off. KD is gonna green it. Reason number 473 to be a New Orleans Hornets fan. They're down 2. LeBron is gonna, he had a wide open lane for a dunk and he shot it. So there's always that. Millsap. Simsap, not Simsap yet. Okay, I thought they took KD out. I was about to say, they took Z out. What a pass! Almost an and 1. I think Arj is gonna miss one. I don't like his form. Scout 2K on the mic in the building. Yeah, this is pre-Simsap. I think we got it a couple of years before he's like really Simsap. Oh, he missed them both. Kalank, Pantheon, and LeBron's gonna slam it. Yeah, LeBron's on a mission in 2011. He got his MVP stole last season, if y'all didn't remember. So here comes Simsap with the screen. KD also down the lane. And dare I say,
this is a certified hood classic.
KD and Braun are going at it. It's a duel. They should be guarding each other though, but of course Braun is a point guard. He had a dunk there, but he took the jumper instead before the defense collapsed. Yeah. Alright, so until the Hornets hit a 3, this one is likely over. It was nice though. What's good, Hoodie? I look at the Hornets just like the Grizz because it took the Grizz a long time to finally put it together and win a title. And so this is only like 3 years, I think. Braun put 43 on their head tops. This is only 3 years of the Hornets, I believe, since they drafted their team. KD down the lane, easy layup. scoring machine. But still, I'm still keeping a low file on because they have shown an inability to stop LeBron James so far. I'm surprised T-Mac's not attacking Curry every play down the lane, down the stretch. Yeah, see, now Peak has switched on to Curry. T-Mac, the original T-Mac versus the up and coming and Melo the dagger. That is game. We're out of here. Who called Melo trash earlier? Who called Melo trash? That is the dagger. Goodbye. Hey man, the Grizzlies are holding on to this. They see what the Hornets are trying to do. They see the Hornets trying to take their spot, and the Grizz are holding on for now. Said bubble Melo. Facts. Nah, man, that's just the Grizz. That's just the Grizz. That's just what it is. That's the Grizz for you. Let's keep on moving. We haven't seen a couple of other teams yet. Let's go to the, what are the Jazz looking like? 22-11. That's nice. Mavericks, of course, very average. Timberwolves. Oh, the Raptors are looking nice, but you know, the Raptors at this point, I think we can all agree in unison that the Raptors at this point, they are pretenders. They ruined the finals last year just so they could get beat in the conference finals. That doesn't mean we're not gonna watch them, but they're pretenders though. They have a nice record right now, but we're gonna get to the Spurs. They have a nice team, but I have a feeling they're like 500. Yeah, the Raptors are always ass, but they got JJ Redick this year, man. The Raptors have JJ Redick off the bench, so I'm not sure. JJ Redick was nice for Cleveland. Anybody fouled out? No, doesn't look like it. Percolator is in. Aflalo is taking shots that aren't designated for him. That's always nice.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Selmans. He could have made that one. CP. Corner. Not a three. Bosh! Ah, the rebound. I wanted to use Bosh-tastic. Not going to get the chance. Are you going to use the screen, Artest, or are you going to stare at Timmy? Split the screen like Lillard? No. There's a screen. Wade is going to pull up for three. It won't go. Duncan rebound. Duncan not bucket. And 2K advancing the ball again. Wouldn't you know it? Aflalo, that's a green. And so it's nice to see they're actually using Aflalo instead of the generic. For a couple of years, the Mavs were running the generic at the three. He said you saw Bosh on the virtual crowd. Yeah, I did. I thought they were being sarcastic. I didn't know if that was actually him. But yeah, that was funny. And it's a miss. Brandon Roy. They're not gonna put the dagger in here, but they can at least get me to cue the low five. Perk with quick spins. Looking like Yusuf Nurkic in the bubble. I'm telling you, man, I am proud. I feel like I bought stock in Amazon. I feel like I purchased stock in Amazon before they were big right now with Perkins. And he made both free throws. Not gonna cue the lo-fi yet, but all right. Wade got an open lane. Defense by CP3 without fouling. It's a miss. Bosh straight into Duncan. I don't think that's a good idea. He doesn't either. He passes it. It's out to CP. There's a double team coming. Artest and Wade double team. Oh, they left a follow. Okay, yeah, we out of here. We out. No reason to stick around and watch this. The champions remain. Champions doing champion things. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep on moving along. I think the Mavs, Jazz, Mavs, Hornets up here would be nice. The Hornets are looking really nice. Yo, the West is crazy, man. The Grizz, Mavs, Hornets, and Jazz are all really nice right now. How you feel about Zion minutes? I feel like the Pelicans are protecting him and don't really care about making the playoffs, obviously. I mean, if you look at Alvin Gentry, his job is kind of on the line with Zion's career, so he'd give a damn about some playoffs just so they can get swept. He seems like he's being extremely cautious. Like, he's literally coaching for his job, so he give a damn about some playoffs just so they can get beaten for. He's like I don't like the way Zion looks either. The way I mean, it's just his regular gait. It's his gait, it's the way he walks, but he walks like he's in the way he runs up court. It looks injury prone, and this hasn't been a good season. This hasn't been a great season for him. because of all the stoppages and whatnot, obviously. And so, you know, they're just being as cautious as they possibly can, and I can't say that I blame them. But yeah, I don't even care if they make it anymore. I don't care if they make it. I used to care, but I don't care, because it looks like now I see them, they're going to be playing, if they're only going to be using Zion for a couple of minutes at a time, like, I'd give a damn if they're going to play the Lakers. That's all I really wanted to see was Zion and LeBron, but Zion is clearly probably not in real game shape yet. So, I mean, he is efficient in the games that he plays. That was good, Eric. He is efficient in the minutes that he plays. But yeah, I'm just not that concerned about that anymore. I like the Grizz, man. The Grizz are super fun. Yeah, Philly hat. The Grizz are super fun to watch. The Grizzlies are super duper fun to watch. Ja Morant reminds me of D Rose when he caught that lob the other day. That's the same ferociousness D Rose used to throw down dunks as a point guard. What the fuck am I looking at? Nets Raptors, Chief. Nets Raptors. That's what happens when you try to talk and do shit at the same time. Yeah, I could deal with Portland too. CJ, I think because Lillard has shined so bright in Portland, you know, people don't realize how crazy CJ's bag is, but I wouldn't mind seeing Portland. But they're gonna get beat. I guess the thing with Portland is I'm just tired of seeing them get beat every year. Like, I'm watching Portland get beat every single year in the playoffs. I'm kind of tired of it, but that's about the only thing there. Let's see some Pacers games. Pacers Hornets. We're almost at All-Star weekend. Said you like morning streams better. I don't really have a preference, honestly. I mean, the NBA is like March Madness, so I'm just like doing what I can. I really just stream when I can, honestly. I'm not sure I have a preference. Let's dive into this Pacers and Hornets matchup. This could be the NBA Finals. I mean, I guess the good thing is, like, once you get to like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd be about to die here. Sometimes, like, there's certain nights where, like, depending on what I did that day, I feel like I'm about to pass out. So I guess that's a positive. I don't think I'm gonna pass out here at like midday. But like, there's a Celtics game coming up now at 3:30, so I might have to split this into multiple parts depending on the momentum of the sim. Barbosa, whoo! Whoever offense on Curry. I feel like Nurk and Collins, Melo and Weiss had to fix their front court issues. Yeah, Nurkic is nice too. Nurkic had a hell of a game the other day when he fouled out. He fouled out and he had like a really nice stat line, and he was hooping for him. Curry right back at him. I am optimistic for Curry in this one as well, because I see Steph actually doing things. D Will asserting his dominance over D Rose. I think this is our first time seeing the D Will and D Rose matchup, and he says, "I am the MVP still." My goodness, give that man his clout. Oh my gosh, the spin, the right hand, and that's an F10. Yeah, not yet. Not yet, kid. Rose. Right back at him. And it's a green. Well, that qualifies. That's all we needed.
This is a certified hood classic.
That's all we needed. We have a Dawkins duel between the future and the present. Williams and Rose battling. And in this universe, hopefully Rose doesn't get injured. He got injured a hell of times in the 2010 sim because I had injuries way too high. Leandro Barbosa trying to get whoever offense on Curry. Smith pulls up. That's contested. JR swish. I don't know if that was a 2 or a 3 because I honestly wasn't paying attention to the score. I think that was a 2. That's 2K13 JR Smith for you though. 2 to the dome, I guess. Rose uses the screen. Beautiful inside. Look at the battle.
This is a certified hood classic.
This reminds me of Williams' first battle. Who was it? When Baron Davis was trying to take the throne from Penny Hardaway. I am reminded. This is exactly what it looked like. But Darren Williams not even close to being old yet. And swish again. That one was a 3. Said we need a Dawkins duel in mode. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right because we use that quite a bit. And we're tied. We jumped straight into a Hood Classic. The Hood Classic Hornets. I'm telling you, bro, they mirror the Grizzlies. They are mirroring the Grizzlies come up. Darren Williams, of course, is the player of the game right now. He's got to protect his throne. He's young, but he's still got to protect his throne, man. Everybody's coming. There's so many good point guards in this league. Everyone's coming for that throne. Every game is an opportunity to take it. Rose is going to drive past. It's a midi. And it goes. My goodness.
Oh, too big, too strong, too fast, too good.
Hey, yo, this is Rose's breakout game. This is Derrick Rose breakout game.
This is a certified hood
If
classic.
Williams is not careful, Rose is going to take his lunch money this year. And what is Rose right now? Sophomore? I don't even know. The Big Easy Assassin. I like that. Instead of Windy City Assassin, the Big Easy Assassin. Simsap making a appearance. They're going to kick it ahead. Oh, overpassing. Overpassing. KD had it. Smith, that will give them the lead. It won't go. And the second rounder is still relevant. All these years, Sir Sam I am. No doubt a Sim star. When he retires many years from now, there's no doubt he's getting Sim star treatment. Because he has done much for this Pacer squad. Yeah, right. He's the greatest second rounder of all time in this universe. Easily. Not even a question. Sim Sam. Yep. Alright, Rose can really make his name right here. And I think he knows it. He found the biggest guy in the room and challenged him. Because D. Will is the MVP. There's 7 seconds. Curry. Oh, he is open for the win. New Orleans by 3. Hornets Nation, stand up. Yeah. Rose to Curry. They're making it work. They are making it work. What a GM this Hornets team has had. Light years above the Celtics. It's 4.5 seconds left. J.R. Smith with 3 seconds. Oh, he stepped way above the line too. That is J.R. Smith for you. He didn't know the score. He did not know the score. He thought it was a 1 or 2 point game. He thought it was a 1 or 2 point game and stepped right over the 3-point line. What you doing, JR? What are you doing? The Henny guard in 2K. I will go back and get that Steph Curry. I will go back and get that Steph Curry. Damn, bro. I know I washed my face this morning. Alright, Cross, get that Steph Curry 3. Oh man, JR thought it was a 2-point game. That's classic. That is a JR classic, absolutely. Alright. KD had 34 and 11. Rose had 28, and Darren Williams had 28. If Williams is not careful, he will have his lunch stolen. He will have his lunch money stolen. And Steph Curry wide open. The D Rose and Curry duo is working. The backcourt is working better than I thought it would. They're not running whoever offense on Curry for some reason. Yeah, and this one, Steph Curry's already better in this than he was in 2010. Oh, Pacers Grizz played 4 times. Wow. So the Pacers and Grizzlies played 4 times before the break. And this is an Eastern and Western team. That's muy interesante, but the Grizzlies assert their dominance, and we're going to go to All-Star break now. We're almost at 2 o'clock. Maybe we'll get some playoffs. Let's see where everything is going, and I guess before we do that, I mean, I was gonna wait till the playoffs to give Melo another arm sleeve because I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do the playoffs right now. But go ahead and give him his other arm sleeve. Padded. Because he had a game winner earlier this year. Okay, well, we're here. League news. First of all, who's the MVP race? LeBron, of course. Wow! Darren Williams is not even in the MVP race right now. LeBron James in 2011. Looks like his jersey's falling off. So really, this is LeBron and CP race right now. Tim Duncan is 3rd. Okay, trying to claim a 2011 MVP at age 34. Gilbert is still there. And Westbrook inserting himself. Not quite a triple-double average yet, but that's already beginning. He's already filling up the stat sheet. And Gilbert is averaging about 5 less points with the addition of Kobe, but I think that's probably his highest assist total. Yeah, so with Kobe Bryant, Gilbert Arenas is averaging his lowest point total, but his highest assist total. So Gilbert is averaging 31 and 9, but they're probably winning as well. Rookie of the year. Ooh, Washington. Y'all got one. This is like prime cousins. John Wall is nice. Paul George, really nice. Damn, these dudes are all way too good to be their rookie years, but whatever. And Evan Turner, look what y'all done. Look what LA did, trading Evan Turner for John Wall. Amazing. And Jeremy Lin, but it's alright, y'all have Mike Bibby. I'm sure y'all will be fine. And then there's Jeremy Lin, who is averaging 20 and 5. So yeah, of course they're all too good for it to be 2011, but Stern 2K ain't complaining. Stern 2K is pleased. The league just keeps replenishing itself. 6th man of the year, Nate. Portland picked up Nate Robinson. He's averaging 16 off the bench. Jason Richardson, point total not looking as great. Dick's enormous once again, but I don't think he's actually gonna win it. Wow, and Timmy is finally leading Braun in the defensive player of the year race. Can he snap it? Is it a little bit of voter fatigue? I'm going to disregard Luis Scola being there. Disregard. And Goran Dragic. Woo, the Dragon. The Dragon. Averaging 26 and 5. Of course, those are empty stats. Those are highly empty stats. Mark Gasol, 15 and 9. We got some Wizard stands again. All right, I'm curious to see what the standings look like because of what we just saw there. Standings, league standings. So Mavs, Grizzlies, Jazz, Rockets, Hornets, Minnesota, Denver is back, and Sacramento. Oh god, don't let Sacramento play Memphis in the first round. That would be bad. And San Antonio is taking off the they are off the primetime list. They did not make it. I would have had San Antonio being better than Sacramento, but that's just me. Other than that, I don't think they really got anything wrong here. I would also have Houston be slightly better, or not as good as they are. But Westbrook and Powell are eating, and Hassan Whiteside was a nice addition as well. First year man, I believe. They're nice. They got Kirk Heinrich out here. The Rockets are nice. The Rockets are really nice. Westbrook's 3-point percentage is 33%, so despite him chucking, he's actually not doing that bad. Yeah, he's already an MVP candidate in 2011. Well, there's that. Indy, Toronto, Chicago. The East is finally not poverty. Look at this. You got 5 really good teams here. And finally, Philly is on the outskirts. Yeah! You love to see it. The Bobcats look nice, and this is still being figured out here. Chicago was half a game out of first with their ultra-talented lineup here. Iggy took a massive scoring cut to accommodate Kobe, but, you know, it is what it is. Derek Fisher, by the way, I forgot to tell y'all, Derek Fisher plays with Kobe as well, so there's that. And Jason Kidd is still here as well as a bench guy. Bench is kind of ass. So that's 4, 5. The Nets, disappointment 6, 7, 8. So the Cavs are in. Oh, the Bucks would have to have a big turnaround, but I would rather them than the Cavaliers. I would much rather have the Bucks than the Cavs with John Wall, James Harden, Rudy Gay. Yeah, I would much rather have them. The Hawks, the Heat are never going to figure it out, and Detroit is on their way to start being bad. And I leave Boston, and now they are finally one of the worst teams, so there's that. Washington, oh, you might end up, Baron Davis might leave, and you might end up with Kyrie and DeMarcus Cousins down here. That's something that could happen. The Wizards are going to end up with a really nice core in a second here. Yeah, I'm not talking about the Celtics. I'm not going to say a thing. And LA could also end up with them down here. Portland is the mystery, man. They had Nash and Vince Carter and sucked every single year. That's the mystery. Let's look at the transaction report and look at the trades. Desmond Mason was traded for Chris Douglas Roberts. Harold Miner to LA. The Mavericks traded Aaron Aflalo. Hey, I can't argue with them. Maybe they thought they needed backup big man. I wouldn't have done that, but I won't argue with them. I don't think that was a good move. Yeah, that was a bad move for in my opinion, but whatever. Oh, the Pacers got rid of Knox, Fort Knox, for Shane Battier. Wow. So if the Pacers use Shane Battier, if they actually give him minutes, holy fuck. They just turned a sim favorite in that generic of Jesse Knox into Shane Battier. Whoa. Nice. Yeah, the Spurs traded him. Michael Finley, I didn't even realize he was still in the NBA. And the Clippers gave up a first round pick for that. Clippers curse, man. The Clips, ladies and gents. The Bucks, that was not a good trade to get rid of Tony Allen. They sent him to Boston. That was not a good trade. They're up and coming. They should have kept him. The Grizzlies got rid of Joe Ingles, but he wasn't really averaging anything. Michael McFake was traded. Matt Harpering is that he got to the Bulls. We just saw that. Tafer, the guy who was playing with Kobe in LA. Oh, the Wolves said no more head. Oh, the Magic, y'all stupid. Yo, imagine, get me to have Tekashi stupid on my soundboard. This is stupid, bro. They traded Dwayne Wade, the future Dwayne Wade, the next Dwayne Wade to Minnesota. Wow, Minnesota just finessed, man. Minnesota finessed. The Spurs got Marcus Camby back, by the way. I mean, yeah, they got Marcus Camby back. The Jazz traded wow. Big things here. The Jazz got Chauncey Billups for Lou Will. Whoa. Let me have a look at that. Let us have a look at that. Now, albeit he's 34 years old, but still, for a team that's like right there to get over the hump, that's a decent move. They're in win now mode. And for a team that might need that veteran presence to get over the hump and a point guard to play behind Nelson, wow, that's a good move, man. All right, so a couple of good moves before the trade deadline here. Right off the bat, we have the Pacers and Jazz, but I believe the Pacers were playing somebody else too before that. Yeah, they're playing the Bulls. So let's go ahead and get started, and then let's start our dash toward the playoffs. 2K has a mind of its own. That's how Kobe got to Chicago. The Bulls, oh, almost pulled off a comeback here, but they're gonna take that L. And the Jazz are 35-21, not bad. All right, so both conferences are healthy, man. Both conferences are healthy. Jazz are gonna take this W as well. The Blazers traded CJ McCollum for Al Horford. Yeah, I support that move. That's an amazing GM move right there. Yeah, this may happen in the playoffs. This actually is a playoff rematch, so we'll do that. And if it's a playoff matchup this time, it looks like it might go the other way. 44-10 for Arenas and 36. Man, I love these score boxes between these two. This has been amazing. Yeah, Kobe and Gilbert literally deserved each other. They really did. The Pistons, okay, yeah, they fell apart. The Bucks are in a playoff push right now. They really need to win like every game. I would like to see John Wall and Harden at least once. Oh, and look at the baby Bucks coming out on this playoff push. I'm supporting them for the AC. Bucks, whatever year we're in, 2011. Raptors don't have many good games coming up. They have the Pacers here, but let's see some Rockets, because the Rockets are really nice. Rockets and Hornets is a conceivable playoff matchup. Let's go there. Should we be concerned about the sentience of this PC? I mean, I'm the one that lives with it, so only I should be concerned technically. Big win for the Rockets. KD has 40, but it's on the white side. Hassan starting his 2015 montage early. Rockets. Let's go Rockets Jazz. Just trying to finish up looking at some of these teams we may not have seen. Wow, that didn't look good. You said Kobe and Gilbert as co-cover athletes. Yeah, 2K has never done that with like two teammates as the cover athletes. Jazz are gonna take that one. Let's go. I think that's, yeah, and alphabetically that's all the teams that were on the list. Oh, look at this, good week for the Bulls. The Bulls are gonna play the Pacers and they're gonna play the Mavs, so 2 championship games right here. Pacers are gonna pull ahead by enough that it looks like we're not gonna need the damn big run. D will ended Arenas there, or J.R. Smith actually. Okay, 50-19. The Mavs are hungry for that repeat. 2K never gives out repeat champions. The Mavs would be the first. That would be a big boost to Chris Paul's sim legacy. And methinks that is a jump. We got one, boys. Okay, I need to get my bar. Oh, fuck. All right, let's go. Mavs Bulls. This is the one where Arenas had like 60. at the beginning of the season. That lo-fi sound like a computer. Beep bop boop type shit. Okay, so they just play Iggy at this age. It looks like they just play Iggy and Johnson interchangeably. So I'm not gonna do anything about that because Iggy's starting, but they're free to do with the minutes what they want, motherfucker. All right, let's go. I gotta get this bar going. I am starving. Perkins with the free throw. And Johnson bringing the ball up instead of. Hey, yo, who's 25 for? Is that Knockbar? Is that Boss John Knockbar? Hold on. Oh, no, that's Ryan Bowen. Okay. Point guard supremacy. Give a damn about your MVPs. Answered that one for us, I guess. They're still battling. The point guard is still very much. I'll go back and get that. My gosh. Put some respect on Arenas' name. He don't have an MVP because of y'all, but still. Double team. Clamps. The clamps. Kobe and Arenas. It takes two to stop CB3. I thought y'all took all of Arenas' MVPs. Brandon Roy with the tie. Tim Duncan took one from Arenas. And then just a couple of not too long ago. I thought y'all took both of his. I thought Arenas had both of his stolen. I don't think he's ever won a vote. Somebody has a spreadsheet. Open the spreadsheet and go look. Said we gave it to him in 2006. That was a minute ago. Haywood out rebound. Oh yeah. Unstoppable force and immovable object. Perkins and Haywood. Oh yeah, okay, so Arenas does have one then, but he just hasn't. He's had a lot taken from him. He should have like 3. According to 2K anyways. Kobe pull up 3 over CP. It won't go. Perk rebounds it. Bosch is open. They didn't see him. I don't know what that was.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Nah, Iggy ain't fouled out. They play him and Johnson interchangeably, and they both have like the same numbers right now too. So I'm not interfering. Kobe has been clutch this entire sim. Every Bulls game we jumped into, it feels like he's hit a clutch shot since the beginning. We tried to heal. Hawks.
He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas
Here we go.
was getting across in the huddle. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up.
Hopefully hopefully we're playing 2K in a few months and we're laughing at some of the glitches we used to sit through. CP inside. He drew the foul on Arenas. That's 4 on Arenas. 2 more. And Arenas will need an escort out of the arena. This is for the tie. He said, laughing at the old glitches while dealing with the new ones. Right? Laughing at the old timeout glitch. But now dudes are like falling through the floor and shit. After one of your dudes gets dunked on, he glitches through the floor and then you are on 4-on-5. It's gonna be the 4-on-5 glitch. Dude sinks through the floor and then you can't get back in transition. You know it's some shit like that coming up next. Kobe had Brandon Roy right on the side. Perkins running the fast break. Wouldn't you know it?
Yeah!
Oh man, shout out to Paps, man. What's good, man? With the sub. Point Perk. I have an eye for these things, man. I told y'all. Perk star. Shout out to J-Rock for gifting a sub. Amazing. It's a Bulls timeout. I've only ever said 2 bad things on this stream about Perkins. About Sim Perkins. He's been solid, man. He has been solid. Like, all jokes aside, he's been solid as shit for the Mavericks. The progression sliders have done him. They have done him justice. He's gonna get a hero's ending. He is going to get a hero's ending when he retires. Arenas, what a pass! Perkins is there with the defense, and Haywood over Perkins. The putback. An unstoppable force. An immovable object. Part 2 of the year of the average center. You love to fucking see it.
This is a certified hood classic.
There's 20 seconds. CP and Arenas. This will no doubt affect the votes we do later. Arenas looks like he was trying to steal that one. He's all over Chris Paul. He can go nowhere. Who knew Arenas had clamps as well? There's 5 seconds. Chris Paul, they bringing a double team. He got ripped. And that's why they have James Johnson on the floor. He does things. He said, why does it look like the whole Bulls lineup is clutch? Facts. Hey, man. They're trying to finish what Jordan started and couldn't finish here. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. I almost forgot the OT. The Chris Paul rip got me.
OT. Oh, my God. It's amazing. Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
We are here in OT. The Mavs and the Bulls never disappoint. Roy inside. Good stop by Kobe. It's 4 minutes. Bosch kicks it out to Perk. Blocked by Haywood, but he gets it back. And it's crazy that Perkins and Haywood is that's our dominant center matchup in this sim. It's not Shaq and Hakeem. It's not all the, well, that was a thing like way back in the sim. It was a thing. But Perk and Haywood is like the modern center battle. That's crazy. That's the standard for the 2010s. Perk and Haywood. Wait till we get DeMarcus Cousins in here. I got to get DeMarcus Cousins and Perk on screen. But that's where we're at right now. Haywood and Perkins, because on screen they do the most. So it is what it is. That's a legit marquee matchup. Imagine the Dawkins duel in this universe. Haywood right there just got blocked. Said Shaq and Hakeem was caveman drawings. Yeah, for real. In this sim, it's Shaq and Hakeem in the caves, looking like an episode of Game of Zones. Haywood with the tip in. My goodness.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
This chat is about to get split between Haywood and Perkins voters. Haywood and Perkins stands. Bosch cuts inside for the slam. Didn't Shaq and Hakeem team up? No, they never did. They never did. None of this sim. And an alley. Arenas to Kobe connection. That's the first of the sim. This game has got it all.
This is a certified hood classic.
Stern 2K is pleased. CP3 driving on Arenas. It's blocked by Arenas.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
This game has got multiple Dawkins duels going on at once. Haywood just tipped another ball. Tipped another rebound. Johnson is shooting a little bit too much right now. He's getting a little bit too happy. Not gonna lie. I'm not really a fan of what they're doing with him playing more minutes than Iggy. Iggy's not old right now. Oh man, so we're about to have a 6-man vote. Not quite, because they're not 6-men. Haywood and Perkins are not 6-men, unless you're talking about someone else. Arenas inside. That won't go. That was a great contest. Paul is going to pull up from the free throw line. Perkins out rebounds Haywood. Jameson blocks it, and Perk gets it back. Look at the battle down low. They're roughhousing. Paul over Kobe. Perkins rebound. getting extra possessions for his team. Paul tries again. That one goes. Dallas by 5. Dawkins duels all over the court. You can't even call this one a duel. It's too many. Arena said he got to get that back. He said he got to get that back, and he did.
This is a certified hood classic.
The battle of the point guards. This will no doubt affect MVP voting. The voters are watching. Paul finds Bowen, and Johnson was late on the rotation. I didn't hear how many assists they said Paul has, but I'm going to assume it's a lot. He's probably got like 20. Gil and CP3 voters are on edge. Gil, it won't go. Haywood couldn't get the rebound. And blocked by Johnson. We're going the other way. Arenas. Does he see Kobe? He doesn't. There's a double team. He found Kobe late. Roy's got clamps. Kobe got him in the air. He's going to have to pass out here. It goes to Jamison. A contested shot. Why? Bowen. Kicking to Perk. Kobe. Pull up. That won't go. Missed shots everywhere. Arenas comes up with it. And Perkins, the last thing he was going to do was let him get an and one off on him. That was the weirdest looking block I've ever seen. He slapped it against the rim, but they called a foul. Arenas has got to make these free throws. He greens the first. Oh my. He makes them both. And Chicago's down 2. Said that was all ball. Perk has a cult following in the chat now. All of a sudden, man, these two teams are everywhere. This is the best game of the sim by far. It's not even close. It's Mavs up 2. What the fuck are y'all doing? No. Okay, yeah, I'm using a heavy hand this time. I am going to use a heavy hand. That is so stupid that I'm going to take the timeout too. That is stupid as hell, bro. That's stupid. I'm not going to let them ruin this. I won't let you take him from us. I won't let you take him from us. No. I will not let you take him from us. Fuck out of here. We have this great game going on, and y'all are going to say Earl Boykins time? Fuck off. I will not let y'all take him from us. I won't let you take him. We have a whole MVP battle going on, and they tried to sub Chris Paul out for Earl Boykins. Bosch is down low. That's a foul. Boykins is cool and all. He almost took Toronto to another finals, but no. And Bosch with the clink at an important moment.
Hell no.
Bosch of all people. Yeah, I become silver 2K in like 4 more seasons. Right now it's still stirring 2K. The league made the call. The league made the call. They seen Chris Paul jump out of a close game. Stirring 2K said, huh? Hey, I need that on my soundboard. Get me that on my soundboard. Send me a reminder to get Soulja Boy when he says, huh? I definitely need that. All right. The battle for supremacy still going on. Arenas. Jamison. Oh, it danced around the rim. It danced around the rim. That was close. Point Perk. He finds Bosch. And the foul. I think this one is done. Perkins making entry passes to Chris Bosch in the clutch. So there's 34 seconds. We're going to give the Bulls an opportunity to hit a 3. But by all indications, Dallas is going to come away with this one. No 60 ball from Gil this time. But otherwise, it looks like the Mavs have came away clean with this one. Now they can hit an ATO here for a 3, which would leave them a good amount of time between the shot clock and the game clock. But otherwise, it looks like we about out of here. They're gonna try to find Kobe or Arenas. They find Kobe down low. Oh, it would have been a and one. But with 27 seconds, nah, we're out of here. With 27 seconds, because that's only going to get them within 4. And then they're gonna, oh, and he missed it too. Damn. Now that's not what we wanted to see. That is not at all what we wanted to see. That was a great game, man. Great looks for the voters. That's a great looks for the voters, but it is not going to be a cup of tea. All right, we're basically at the end here. I would like to see just a couple more people, of course, so we can get our voting in order. The Grizz don't have like any good games coming up. Okay, the Grizz play the Raptors on the last day of the season. Hornets, they're not part of the MVP race anyways. Mainly, of course, I'm surprised the Pacers don't even have, oh, Pacers, Mavs, CP and D will. That's why their record's not up to par this year. Yeah, the Raptors play at the end. The Pacers record is not up to par this year, which is why they don't have an MVP race. So that's his game. The Raptors play the Mavs and they play the Jazz, but nah, Mavs is more important. The Nuggets are like an AC team. They're old news. The Nuggets have aged out of prime time. What's good, BR? The Nuggets have aged out of prime time. Is it real? It's real. It's real. Okay. All right. Yeah, the Nuggets went stale on us, and plus they sold a championship too, so they have to get back in our good graces. Yo, what's good? What's good, Goat? Sim Goat. Yeah, the Nuggets have to get back in our good graces because they sold championships. Their roster disappointed, and CP with the cookies. Yo, he is giving y'all a look, man. CP is giving y'all a look because he is in the voting. The Grizzlies don't have any. Well, they have one good game left at the end, so we'll try to see them. But you already know what LeBron's about. Who is this guy? Oh, I think this is okay, I know who he is. I don't know his name. That's good old what's his face. That's good old what's his face. Sonnet, right? Yeah, I saw him when I was putting things together. And Sonnet's gonna pull up here. Duncan is gonna be wide open for the rebound. He's gonna get fouled. Says CP getting bailed out by Perk. Oh no, don't jump on the Perk train now. The Perk train left. I told y'all about Perk. What's good, Blossom? The Perk train left the station already. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to show y'all the light. They didn't want to believe me. Wade is all over CP. They're doubling. Of course, no rotation at the end. And so with the Mavs by 6, if the Raptors don't make something shake early here. I've uploaded 2 sim videos to YouTube in the last like week actually. Like they're both there. 08 and 09 they're the most recent ones. I did upload them both. 1 second, blocked by Bosch. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one for Dallas. Dallas. Yeah, I think we're calling this one for Dallas. Lo-fi. Go ahead and start hitting. CP is gonna pull up the dagger. Hey, I think somebody wants a second MVP. Methinks somebody wants a second MVP. Yeah, that is it. So the Raptors. Yeah, that's about it here, man. That is about it. I don't fall for the Nets bullshit anymore. I no longer fall for the Nets bullshit. They fooled us one too many times. The Raptors look like they are gonna take this one from Chicago. All right, last game of the season. Let's do it. Last game would be Grizz Raptors. And then we'll look at the standings and all that. And it looks like it's going to be a wash for LeBron. They won 60 games. That was their 60th. One game. Oh, T washed. Yeah, even with his peak age being 34, he is on his way down. I think Jason Richardson is going to be starting soon, man. 18, 16, 15. Yeah, man, he's on his way down regardless. That dislocated patella did not help him last year. All right, well, let's go look at things like award races and whatnot just so we can see what's there. LeBron is still leading, so I have that was his 60th win too. So a 60 win team. LeBron averages 27. If you round up, he averaged a triple-double. If you round this up, he averaged 27, 10, and 10 with 2 steals, and damn, if you round that up, that'd be 2 blocks, but 1.5 blocks a game. CP averaged 30 and 13, also 2 steals, no blocks, didn't even get a block this season. Kyle Lowry, there will never be a Lowry MVP in my league. But he hooped though, he hooped. Kyle Lowry did hoop. He averaged 30 and 9, 30 and 10. Wow, progression really went wild for him. Yeah, they took last night a little bit too seriously. All in for the Bulls bet, I feel you. Dwayne, Wade, and Timmy. Wow, so Arenas and Kobe canceled each other out, I guess. Yeah, no, they took last night. 2K took last night a little bit too seriously for Kyle Lowry. But that's there. We'll look at the records and all that stuff, obviously. DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, and Paul George are already in their primes. So that's a thing. 6th man of the year, Jay Rich. Okay, he accepted his role after T-Mac, because he was basically a starter last year with T-Mac out. TD, most improved player, the Dragon. Let's see the standings. That's very important in this. So, if you're looking at the league standings, bow! The Bobcats are actually 1st seed now. So that's interesting. The Bobcats at 57 and 24 edged out the 1st seed. The fucking Sixers finished in front of the Bulls. Well, they finished tied with the Bulls. They finished tied with the Bulls. The Bulls and Nets are gonna play each other in the 1st round. No. Bulls and Sixers. Oh, no. Never mind. I fucked up. Bulls and Nets. The Bulls and Sixers are gonna play each other. Boy, if the man, I will delete Philly, bro. I will delete Philly. I will delete them. Do not test my fucking gangster right now, bro. I will delete y'all. I'm not kidding. I will delete y'all. Oh my gosh, I will fucking delete y'all. Do not test me. Do not test me, Philly. Please don't. Don't make me do it. I'm trying to be a good man. Don't make me do it. Okay, anyways, Lowry's here. Indy, they finished in front of Indy. Toronto finished 3rd. And Chicago, I guess by tiebreaker, finished behind Philly. Anyways, LeBron, 60 wins. Paul, 60 wins. Identical. The 2 best teams in the league were Memphis and Dallas. Identical. Rafa, what's good, man? Utah finished 3rd. Sacramento. Are you fucking shitting me? Houston fell out. How did Houston fall out? Oh my god, 2K. Appreciate the cheers, Charles. How did Westbrook fall out? Somebody got hurt. Somebody had to have gotten hurt. So Denver, what's left of Denver is here. The fucking Clippers with Brandon Jennings are here. The Jennings and Garbage duo now. And Raheem. Okay, they got Raheem. So Raheem is a sim goat. I fuck with Raheem, so I don't hate the Clippers. The Hornets only won 44 games after a great start. Minnesota made it. So the only team I hate here is the Kings. But they got Blake Griffin. The Kings have Blake Griffin and Page now, so they're watchable now. Greg Oden, is he a bust? Oh, look at Greg Oden's career, guys. This is Greg Oden's career so far. He's averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds. I can't call. Yeah. I mean, he was drafted like what, 2nd or some shit like that. I can't. What was he drafted? It's right here. He was picked 2. He was picked 2. So 2nd pick, giving you 9 and 6 right now this season. He's giving you 10 and 6 overall. Said big bust energy. Pause. Smush Parker is still your point guard. I looked at his tendency, so he shouldn't shoot them out of the series. BG averaging 27. Okay, so the Kings are acceptable at least. The Kings are acceptable, but the records look bad. But low key, actually, the West actually turned out nicely. You know, the West turned out nice because Blake Griffin, Kings, I can deal with that, and then the Clippers have a good roster too, so I can deal with that. Personally, I can. The Spurs almost made it too. Shaq is about to retire, I think. Vin Baker's still here too, by the way. I think he's still here. Does he still play for the Nuggets? They got Antoine Walker. He just keeps popping up. Oh no, Vin Baker's about to retire. Vin Baker, he held on. He had to go out dishonorably. So he's in the free agency pool all year probably, unless he got traded. All right, well, there goes your playoff bracket. Shout out to the Bucks, John Wall. Shout out to John Wall and James Harden in their playoff berth, their playoff debut. I like it. I like it. James Harden averages 21 and 7. John Wall averages 23 and 8. Rudy Gay in the starting lineup as well, averaging 20. This is a good team, man. This is a really good team. And they look like they are going to be, well, we're still in the last day of the season, so I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, the Bucks are the future, man. Buy your Buck stock now. You don't want to be like the Perkins stands trying to get on the train late. The Knicks made it, by the way. Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis and Tyreek Evans too. Tyreek Evans, okay. Hey, a lot of the young blood is starting to take over. We can at least see the future right now. The Nets are just here just to be here. I don't even know why they're really here. Yeah, Knicks made the playoffs. Okay, I like this bracket. I fuck with this bracket. Let's finish and let's see what 2K says. They gave Chris Paul the MVP over LeBron. They give Chris Paul the second MVP, 33 and 13 with 2, 50, 80, 40. Hey man, I'm gonna let you, yeah, there's really no vote needed. So I'm gonna let y'all vote just to see, but I can't because the voting is always fun, but I'm not gonna tell you that that's gonna actually change anything, because this actually seems pretty correct to me. But you know, I'm gonna just let y'all vote just to see what y'all think anyways. So LeBron, CP3, remember the Mavs and them were tied. LeBron, CP3, Lowry. Why were Wade and Duncan here? I mean, Wade, I guess Wade was killing it, but it's always just fun to see how the chat splits. But to be honest with you, I don't even think there'll be a reason to override this. So the voting has started. You can vote now. In the meantime, I am going to change my hue. Somebody requested the Nets. I got the Coogee for the Nets. Okay, cool. So that's Brooklyn Nets. I got their Coogee because black and white obviously isn't a thing. Shout out to Deluxe for the sub. I appreciate you. So yeah, I don't see a reason to override this. I mean, they're 33 and 13. The vote was really there for like things that were contested, but I mean, CP ate this year, and we watched CP eat too. We watched him eat. But I'm gonna let y'all vote just to see what y'all think. He's on the case of 2K11 already, so regardless, he won't be on the case for 2K12. But it would just be fun just to see how the chat is splitting it up. The results are almost in, so it's too bad I can't X out and look at the standings and all that stuff right now while the voting is going on, because then it would make the awards disappear. Anyways, the results are here. Y'all said y'all being funny. So by a plurality, y'all voted Lowry. That's a meme. That's a big meme. But I don't know, maybe they're saying that Lowry because of his team. Do y'all know who plays for the Bobcats? Anyways, this is it. Lowry got more votes than LeBron. How did this happen? It's a plurality, by the way. So you got CP3. So I'll do a runoff, but there's 23 points for, 23% for LeBron. Damn, Lowry got more than LeBron. 10 Duncan voters and 9 Wade voters. Shout out to the 19 Raptor fans in the chat. All right, so I mean, I'm gonna do a runoff just for the hell of it, but I mean, yeah, this is always just fun, just for narratives. Okay, so runoff. I mean, the Bobcats have a good team. Y'all do realize that it's not like he just carried trash. Like, that's not a. If you're new here, the Bobcats have a squad. You got Mary in there, got Luol Deng, Jamal Crawford, even got a bench too. So Lowry and Paul runoff. It has started. But anyways, let's see. I'm not gonna press. I'm just pressing override just so y'all can see Lowry. Arenas didn't even get on the board, but that makes sense since they were 4th seed, 5th seed. Kyle Lowry averaged 30 and 10 on this Bobcats team. He upped his points per game for 6 by 6. He averaged 9 assists, 45%, 43% from 3, and 89% from the free throw line. 10th pick in the draft. He is top 2 in scoring for the league. Wow, so he was 2nd in scoring in the league. Dwayne Wade was 3rd. Okay, well, let's try point guards then. It's kind of hard to see with the chat. Wait, what the fuck? Where's it's because Chris Paul is already here. It's because Chris Paul is yeah, it's because I'm overriding on Chris Paul. Anyways, and the runoff, They're voting Lowry MVP. They're voting Lowry MVP 62%. Nah, y'all trolling, bro. Y'all trolling. Nah, I think it's too much trolling going on in the chat, fam. Nah, I'm not overriding that one. I think that's trolling. There's no way. That is trolling, fam. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Chris Paul got 60 wins, averaged 30, 13, 51, 43. There's no way Lowry would win MVP over him in real life. There's just no way. Nah, I'm voting. As vice president, I'm voting with Chris Paul. As vice president, I am voting with Chris Paul, bro. Let me. Do I even have? Yeah, nah. As vice president and the breaking tie, I'm voting Paul. There's no way. The reason we brought voting to MVP races was when there was some like bullshit that happened. There's no way, Paul. There's no way, fam. Lowry can get the case. Lowry can get the case. There's no way. Damn, but look, nah, that has to be trolling. I could have understood if it was close, but 443 to 272, there was propaganda, fam. There was propaganda going on in the chat. There's no way. All right, well, I'll gladly take my L if Lowry does something in the playoffs. I'll gladly take my L, but being as they're probably gonna go out in the first or second round, I will take my L if I'll take my L if something happens. But nah, as president, I confirm Chris Paul MVP. I'm like that dude from what's that show? Code Geass, the Emperor. I forgot his name. Oh, that is funny. There's no way. I think they was trolling there. I think they wanted Lowry to be MVP to be funny, because I said Lowry would never be MVP of the league. All right, but I'll take my L if he leads the Bobcats far. If he leads the Bobcats to a championship, I'll take my L. But I think there's no way in real life. I'm trying to go by what it would be in real life, and in real life, there's no way Lowry would have just won MVP over Paul. There's no way in the hell. Yeah, Dragon got most improved player. Yeah, y'all can, because if I submit to the trolling and I make Lowry MVP right now and they go out in the second round while Paul wins a championship, that's an unnecessary L. So y'all look at this, bro. Yeah, look at this. Your man Lowry is not on the first team here. Is he on the second team? You got CP, LeBron, KD. Shout out to Hornets Nation. They're better than their record. Said Kim Jong 2K. He's not on the second team, fam. He's not on the second team. Arenas is on the second team. Russell Westbrook, Blake Griffin made second team. He's on the third team. Y'all wanted y'all third team MVP? Even though low-key we've done that before. Y'all wanted y'all third team MVP? Said treason. Shout out to Josh Smith. I must have got hurt last year. Third team MVP. Yeah, nah, I will take my L. If Chris Paul disappoints, I will gladly take my L, but there's no way. There's no way. John Wall got a defensive team. Shout out to Johnny boy. Oh wow, DeMarcus Cousins got rookie of the year. That's right. Yao Ming got, oh wow, yeah, okay. The Great Wall, 2 blocks a game. He got defensive second team. KG is there. DJ Ack. Paul is also on a defensive team. I don't see Kyle Lowry on a defensive team. I do not see Kyle Lowry on a defensive team. Hey man, I will gladly take my L, but otherwise, until further notice. Yeah, right. The Lo-Fi making this situation more intense. Gordon Hayward, by the way, playing for the Hawks this year. The Hawks did not make the playoffs. You see what I'm talking about? Do you see the bullshit that I'm talking about? Check this out. Check this bullshit out. Look at this. The Hawks were in the finals last year. They won 35 games this year. This is that 2K shit I'm talking about. This is that 1999 type shit. A team just, for 1 year, they sneak in and they make the finals and then they disappear. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. You said since Lowry wasn't MVP, you got to put him on the cover. Hey, he got to earn the cover. Covers are earned. Covers are earned. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Lowry did get first seed, but this was a tiebreaker, and they had a better record. Dallas had a better record, and MVPs. Let's see what he does in the playoffs. I will gladly take my L. But I don't believe Chris Paul